Herman Webster Mudgett changed his name to Henry Howard Holmes, aka H. Holmes, America's first known serial killer. After graduating high school, he changed his name. While studying at the University of Michigan Medical School, Holmes, who was obsessed with death and money, stole cadavers, staged them to look like they'd been killed in an accident, and collected insurance money on fraudulent policies he'd taken out on them. Holmes' first job after medical school was in the Chicago pharmacy. The doctor eventually purchased the business, after which the previous owner's widow mysteriously disappeared, and he erected a hotel across the street. The Castle opened in 1891 and was promoted as a place where young women could find work and lodging. Holmes, meanwhile, placed ads presenting himself as a wealthy man in search of a wife. Holmes required employees, hotel guests, fiancés, and wives to have life insurance. He paid the premiums if they listed him as the beneficiary. Most of the insured would suddenly disappear. Neighbors reported seeing many women enter but never exit the castle. When Chicago hosted the World's Fair in 1893, Holmes took advantage of the fact that many women would need lodging. His castle had more than 100 rooms, many of which were soundproofed. The building housed trapdoors, peepholes, dead-end stairways, and chutes to the basement. The basement contained a dissecting table, stretching rack, and a crematorium. Some of the bodies Holmes sent down the chutes would be stripped of their flesh and sold to medical schools. Others would be cremated or dissolved in acids. Holmes asphyxiated his guests with gas lines fitted into the guest rooms. After the fair ended, Holmes abandoned the castle and focused on insurance scams and random murders. He was briefly jailed, not for murder, but for insurance fraud. But he made most of his fortune by stealing and reselling horses. Holmes resumed scamming insurance companies before being arrested again. This time, the police raided the castle and discovered many bodies and body parts. He was eventually convicted of murder, the children of acquaintances, and confessed to another 28 murders. Investigators believed, however, that Holmes was responsible for as many as 200 murders. And as I said, he is considered America's first serial killer. He was hanged in 1896.